Trent with SoundLink Magazine here at the Masquerade with Alesana. How you guys doing?
Doing well, man. You better include what just happened, by the way.
Okay, yeah. So like a van just rolled up, and a guy with a bow tie is dropping a bunch of people off. So
you can't write that.
I really don't know what's happening, to be honest with you. But this is like
cover band. They're here for the
actually, believe it or not, the Hell venue has like a super group playing with like members of like Guns N' Roses and some other like older bands like that. So
we've been wondering about the bus.
That could be who they are. So we could have some like legends right here getting out of here. Tommy, pan over that way a little bit. Turn the camera that way a little bit. Just so we could have some like superstars like hanging out right here. So I'm not sure which member it is. I think they're called like Daisy Head or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there we go. What's up? Hey, what's your name, man?
How are you?
What's your name?
Marco, what's yours?
I'm Trent. We're doing an interview right now with these guys.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Who are you with?
With the Dead Daisies.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Come see us.
We'll talk to you in a minute.
All right.
All right, so that was interesting.
He is everything I want to be one day. Yeah, like, I want to stumble off a fucking sprinter and be like, like that is everything. That is my future self right
This
there.
is the most legendary interview so far. We haven't even talked about anything yet.
All right, over and out.
Over and out.
Dream.
Okay.
That is the dream.
That sums up everything.
As my dreams walk right by. We can still do this.
All right, so you guys are playing tonight, last day of the tour and stuff. What would the summation of this tour be for you guys? Like, was it what you were expecting to be? Was it great? Or be honest, if it sucks, like, how was it for you guys?
Nothing ever sucks, man. Nah, upset. It's been really about us kind of set. Like, we did like a light show, super artistic set, and we just really wanted to remind ourselves why we love doing what we do. So we made it kind of an us first type of deal, and the fans have really been reacting to it, which is cool.
Okay. How about you? How's your perspective for the tour been?
Kind of the same deal. I mean, especially with the lights and all the songs that we were playing on this tour, it kind of defines us as a band, what we like to do. I mean, I honestly feel like
Another cameo.
They just desperately want to get in an Alesana interview, that's all.
If they want to hop in here, we can be about it.
Alesana, what's up, man?
that one song, yeah.
Apology. Fuck yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know anything about Daisy Creek or whatever. Was it?
Daisy Head. There's like a super group of like people
That's
from
Adams.
like, yeah.
Okay.
Cool as hell, man.
No, we're just trying to. I guess this tour we just tried to really capture what we're about.
Okay.
So I think we did that with the lights and then the songs that we're playing, and just capture our like essence, our aura, and like what we are.
For our whole catalog, our whole career, that kind of thing.
Now, speaking of your career, you guys finally wrapped up the Annabelle trilogy. And you guys have like, I guess technically 2 albums out of the same thing, except one's got a little bit more extra spice on it and stuff. So talk about that a little bit, doing 2 Confessions CDs and stuff. And
that was really about, there was a couple, we had Fatima Rosalka come out before it, and then Ciao Bella was written after it, and it was like, well, might as well all put it as a part of the same thing, because it really is a part of the same idea. And I realized that sometimes you put out a song by itself, it kind of gets lost on people, and people love to have things, you know, as like collections. So I was like, we'll put the 2 songs on there. And
okay. So what's been, I guess, your reflections on the Annabelle things? You guys have been doing this for pretty much most of your career for the most part, you know, and so how has this conclusion of the band, this chapter of the band, like how is that, looking back on it, what's it all been like for you guys?
For me, it's just that people care so much about it. Like it kind of took on a life of its own. I don't even think we knew that was going to happen. We just did it because that's what we wanted to write about. But like he can attest to it. Like people are obsessed with the Annabelle stuff, man. Like people come up to us with the tattoos and shit. Like they're like, look. It's like, holy crap, that is so awesome.
Now we have books about it out. I mean, that are at the merch table and at our shows, and people were signing books now. I mean,
Yeah.
Not a lot of bands can say they sign books.
It became something bigger than we thought. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Because it was never done with that intention. It was never like, oh, this is what we'll do. Like we just did it.
we're finally ready to like take the next step and like move forward as a band. And,
Okay.
and
It is
leave
nice
that
to
as
put
a-
Annabelle
as a
to bed.
legacy
Yes.
that we did. So.
In fact, that's what we were just talking about when you walked up. Like, we're really excited to try this next thing we're going to do, because it's nice to not have to rely on Annabelle anymore.
Okay. Is it going to be more of a standalone thing for the new stuff, or are you guys trying to do another, I guess, concept storyline over a span of a couple of albums or
All
something?
I'll ever say is it's going to be something that our fans wouldn't expect, because that's what we always try to give them.
Country song, right?
We've been talking about a country project this whole tour. Dude,
Sick.
how mad would our fans be if the next record was just straight up country? It's like you on the front cover with like straw coming out.
I mean, I guess Dennis could pull the look off a little bit, the outlaw like country guy look.
We'll be the dudes 15 years from now rolling by like he did.
And it's all because you guys went country.
Because we went country.
Yeah, so what's coming up, when can fans expect any news about this and stuff? When you guys are planning to, I guess, roll out the next phase of your career and stuff?
There's a couple cool things we're gonna do, like unique things coming up to close out the year. We're doing some international touring, and like I said, we were just talking about it when you walked up. 2018 is gonna kind of be, let's do this new record and let's see how we can make it different.
Now, something with you guys, doing like 3 albums, I guess that's like 8 years plus of work right there, So, a lot of people, they use music as a personal, way to write their stuff out, especially for singers, you write what you're feeling. So has it been, I guess, restrictive for you and Dennis in a way to doing the Annabelle trilogy, not to be able to put out your feelings or struggles, what you're going through at that point in time?
No, I mean, I write other music on my own, just for myself, and I know he does the Ivory for his own stuff, and like, Alesana's not about that. That's not what Alesana is. Alesana is, we tell stories, and that's kind of what we agreed upon in the early part of it, and it never ever feels like a chore to us. That's what Alesana is, and then everybody has their own other outlets to do anything else they want to do.
There's a project coming out with his old band TLE.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Thank you very much. It actually come out this fall. My old pop punk band from 15 years ago. We just wrote a brand new record, and we're calling it like #DadPunk. It's just, back then we wrote about girls and heartbreak, but now we're all dads, and so we wrote about having kids and wives, and like, that's how we do it. You do it through other projects, I
can imagine some like sitcom style music videos for that and stuff.
Oh, dude.
That'd be
the
hilarious.
music video we have planned for it is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, now this is more of a question for you, and then we got some stuff for you. Revival. Since we talked to you guys, Revival was still sort of like a baby label, back in 2014 or whatever. But now you guys have grown a whole lot, expanded the roster. The bands on the roster have grown and stuff. So, what's your reflections as that, as like not only somebody in the band, but someone who's also running a record label?
I'm just happy that it's happening. Every decision I make with anything I do, Alesana, the label, I just try to do right by people and hope that it keeps growing in that way. And we try to sign bands that we're in love with and that we really believe in, and just try to put them in a position to succeed. And luckily, every time I look back at 3 months ago, it's gotten a little bit bigger. So I'm just really grateful.
Okay. And for you, like dealing with Alesana and stuff like that, he's got a business project, pop punk band coming out and stuff, or coming back. You got your own established act, trying to do your own thing, but it's a different style of music and stuff. So where are you fitting that with your career and stuff, or where are you trying to go with that and handling a full-time band like Alesana?
Country.
Honestly, I think on this tour we all just kind of established that we're not even like, I personally, I don't think he is either like anywhere close to being done writing music or playing shows or anything like that. I don't feel like that's in our future at all. So, I mean, I'm just writing what comes to my mind and what comes to my heart, and I want to do a country record, I want to do an instrumental record, I want to do a rock record. Like, I'm going to do it. So,
okay, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
So.
What's so cool about being in Alesana is we love each other. We're literally family, and we'll always have this. We will always get together a couple times a year and celebrate what Alesana is, but then we all get to support each other's other ventures and things that we're trying to do.
You guys are still going. Like, a lot of bands from your time, they're not going anymore. You guys are still...
That was always the goal. We always said it. We're like, we will be the last man standing. Like, that is the whole idea, because we care about each other first and foremost.
Okay. Awesome. So I got some fun ones for you guys. We'll let you guys get out of here. All right, so this is sort of like a trademark question. I didn't ask you guys this because I didn't have it at the time when we did it last time. So if you guys could hang out with, date, marry, or just do whatever you wanted to with Taylor Swift for a time period, hang out, be best friends, whatever, and she wrote a song about you and that experience, what would it be called and what would it be about?
That's a better question for him.
I did, yeah. I guess I did with the Ivory.
I don't know.
Yeah, you weren't in the Alesana interview.
I'm a pop culture guy, man. So I got no idea.
What was
I don't remember. Huh? Yeah. I don't remember what your answer was. So I guess it goes to.
Something with Taylor Swift. What would her song about you be about?
I guess you can plug the Ivory and say go watch the Ivory interview to hear the answer. Maybe.
Yeah. I'm a hopeless romantic, so like pretty much every song that she's ever written is already about me. So.
Okay. So even that y'all aren't getting back together.
Yeah, I mean, she'd probably write the song about us going out to get pizza, or,
It's good too, man.
That's your thing. You're the pop punk dad. That's your thing, the pizza thing.
Absolutely, man.
Hanging out with
Pop
pizza
punk for life.
Did you make Taylor? You should do like something with Taylor Swift. Be like, turn into. She could write about you making a pop punk
I'm the wrong
record.
man about Taylor Swift, man. I got no horse in the race when it comes to Taylor Swift.
All right.
I am making an indie project called Pizza Cat. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for talking to us today. We're looking forward to seeing you guys, and good luck with your future music and all that, your label, your side project and all that. So I'm Trent with SoundLink Magazine, hanging out with Alesana.